basically the Conquest King.
I have
think
to
he
stream with
only
delay,
plays
it's not my
Conquest.
control.
He probably just hits Infinite,
No
if
force
that,
this
and then
time.
he just plays Conquest from then on.
We're going to
So I
watch
think
the
I'm going
two
to
matches
stick with
before
Regis.
us, and then we're going to play.
Yeah, I think a lot of these competitors are some of the top players. Sizer number one on the ladder right now. Actually, number two. I think he just got overtaken. But Johnson really showed yesterday that he could come from behind and pull it out. So I'm also looking at Johnson and thinking maybe he will be able to take it all the way, potentially as well.
Yes, Johnson may be the dark horse of today's event. We can have a look at the creators from both days. I think we have some amazing creators that we unfortunately lost yesterday. They did not make it through to the finals. Did any of them stand out to you from yesterday?
Yeah, we saw a couple of close calls. I know we saw Husky had a really devastating loss right at the end there. I still think that was someone who stood out, playing a fun, unique deck with Agony that no one else was playing. There was a lot of other creators, I think, that showed a really good showing, but just didn't quite make it. Marskills, I think was another one that was at the top for a while, and then kind of fell down near right at the end.
You could have zoomed out a bit.
I think Marskills would have made it through if she had just done that like one cube retreat, but that was no fun. She went all in, she risked it all. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off, but I'm looking forward to today.
Mm-hmm. It was really heartbreaking to see Marskills be on top after the first round and then still be in the top 16 after the second round. But yeah, I think maybe sometimes, when you're doing really well and then you start losing, you just spiral, you decide to play more risky, you try different decks, and you just get in your own head, and it happens to all of us. The pressure of tournaments is very high, and yeah, with Marble Snap as well, sometimes it's just bad RNG,
Yeah, sometimes, especially in best of one matchups like today, we're going to definitely see some RNG come into play. Maybe in that final cube matchup, you're going to see maybe an ego. We might see it. And then who's going to win in that case? That happened to me in the last Creator Gauntlet or the last Conquerors mode that we did. I ended up facing ego in like the final 5 games that I was playing, and that kind of took a lot of points away from me. So I'd be interested to see if that's the case.
It might not be pleasant for the competitors, but it's exciting to watch.
For sure.
That might sound
I'm excited
a bit selfish, but I love watching Ego games because Ego is kind of like Agatha, right? There's no logic to the way he plays your cards. He might play like a pro player, but sometimes his plays just don't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just complete RNG, which is, sometimes fun. And especially in this competitive mode, you definitely aren't completely controlled by the RNG, since Ego can only show up in one of your matchups. But if it's an 8-cube snap game, or a 4-cube, I guess, you could have to risk it all.
Do you think we will see a lot of 8-cubers this event?
I think there's going to be a lot of quick retreats. Generally in these conquests or in these friendly battle modes, it's a lot of quick retreats. You know your opponent's deck pretty quickly after like the first round or two, and then you see the locations come out and you'll end up retreating when your location doesn't favor your deck. If there's like a couple of mirror matchups, you might see some 8-cubers because you feel like you're equally favored against your opponent. But other than that, I think we're going to see a lot of just early retreats.
You think it's going to be a lot of safe plays, like 1-cube retreats and everything. No huge risk taking.
Yeah, I see that as pretty much the main strategy for these top competitors. Just really honing in on their deck versus the other opponent's deck and taking advantage of those situations.
We're going into the quarterfinals right now with Duruk versus Koru. Koru was my chosen champion yesterday. I'm very glad to see he made it through.
Yeah, that was a good pick. Obviously, your first pick from the very beginning.
Yes.
Totally didn't
I chose
swap
him
over
straight away, Okay, no. That would be, I would be betraying my original pick. My original picks were Hana and Combat. So, but once they got eliminated, I had to choose, a new champion.
So see from Koru, this Wiccan deck, and Koru has the Wiccan setup with the 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to see that Wiccan energy. Looks like Rafiki is doing a Scream deck.
What do you think about playing Quicksilver in a weekend deck?
I personally was against it at the beginning when Wiccan first came out because I think Quicksilver is just like kind of guaranteeing you a bad draw, and it's actually lowering your chances a lot of times of you drawing Wiccan. But it does guarantee you that one drop, makes it so you don't have to play like 4 or 5 one drops. So if you're playing a more top heavy Wiccan deck, which a lot of the Wiccan decks do now, play a couple of the higher cards, I think it's okay now. I think it's I've been swayed to believe Quicksilver can be okay in a Wiccan deck.
What about Domino?
No, definitely not. Domino is a definite no for a Wiccan deck, I think. Not worth
Yeah.
it, and definitely worse.
I agree. There's just so many better 2-drops you can play. One of the best, I think, for a weekend deck is Kate Bishop, because a lot of the time she'll help you hit that energy spend for turn 3 as well.
Yeah. What do we think we're going to see here? We saw the Scream come down for Koru. US Agent's kind of
Koru
locking
yesterday.
down.
Let's have a look at the deck he played yesterday. Yesterday, he mainly played an Agent Venom deck, Athena and Kitty. So it looks like
so
he's trying something else today, which I'm not surprised by because, like we said yesterday, their opponents might try because they knew who they're going to face in the quarterfinals.
Do they commentate
So they
yet?
might try to bring a
About
counter
the
deck.
commentary?
So I expect everyone would have changed their decks for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I would expect that as well. It's kind of interesting to see this matchup here because you have Luke Cage coming down, which is going to make it so that Scream can't get its full value from the move cards because it can't steal. It can only add to Scream. So this is going to be a bit crazy, I think.
Always play Hazmat
like
first
they're-
in case of a
Uruk
roll, they
also
think.
changed his deck.
Although then you lose
Yesterday
that
he was
probably.
mainly playing Sarah Control with
Oh, because of the
Quake
Sacred
Rogue,
Matters,
you
actually.
know, Red Guardian, and a bunch of other tech cards. So today he decided to try a bit of a more proactive deck, I'd say, rather than like a defensive deck.
Yeah, both of them are playing somewhat proactive decks. Wiccan gives you a lot of choices on the final turn here with the extra energy. Scream, I think that deck is one of the harder decks to kind of play against when you don't really know what they're going to move, like on the final turn, turn 5 even. So you end up with your cards not in the places that you want.
Oh,
They could always
turn
play a
6
card like
snap.
Cannonball. Oh, okay.
That's
This is a
very true.
boomer snap, though. As I said, 1-cube retreat. I was a little bit surprised neither of them snapped. I would have expected a Koru snap earlier in this matchup with the Luke
Sizer
Cage
still
coming
on
down.
move.
We're going over to Sizer
Revis
and
and the
Revis
Cook.
now, seeing what's going on here as that
Oh,
next
we have
name
4
pops up.
cubes on the line. Sizer looks like Sizer's playing the same deck he was playing yesterday. A move deck with Alive. I don't see the War Machine package, but
Yeah, so
maybe
Sizer
he
actually
just didn't draw
swapped
it?
out of Sizer yesterday. People were telling me that he swapped out of the War Machine package near the end. So he was actually running the War Machine package and then decided to run a different package that actually runs Copycat. I wonder if this is the same one.
I
I
wouldn't
don't know
be
where he got Luke
surprised
Cage
because
from.
the Luke
Is
Cage
that
might be a new tech card because of how much Ajax we saw yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ajax, but also just Shadow King is really good against this move deck. So it might just be a counter card to Shadow King because a lot of Shadow King was being played yesterday as well.
It looks like Revis also changed his deck. Yesterday he was playing Ajax, an Ajax deck with a lot of surprising tech cards like Echo, Negasonic, Daredevil, and Super Giant.
Yeah, now
I
we're
forgot to
seeing
get a bottle, chat.
Revis
That bottle is empty.
playing some. I actually don't know what this Gwenpool Mysterio deck that he's playing. It might be just an original cook, like just with some good tech cards. Like it's obviously some sort of buff.
It kind of looks like the deck that Browder was playing yesterday, you know,
Yeah, it's
with
the deck I was playing.
Hydrobob, Mysterio, and Sasquatch and Mockingbird.
Yeah, that could be it. That has been a popular archetype for a while since Gwenpool came out.
So we see Revis decided to retreat and not lose 4 cubes, mitigate his losses, and just, you know, say I'm not winning this game. I'm just going to cut my losses,
What's up,
move on to the
Boosty?
next one.
Back on man, yeah, I didn't say orange share, but not out
Yeah, we
loud.
get Reva's perspective. Yeah, so it does look like that deck with running a Super Scroll tech card. I think that's kind of smart against some of the meta, especially if so many people yesterday were playing War Machine. So Super Scroll against like a War Machine deck obviously is a lifesaver. So we haven't seen anyone playing War Machine yet. So
I think this is the exact deck that Brado was playing yesterday because he also had Super Scroll in his deck.
It's very possible. I think Browdy actually, someone was telling me that they cooked that up with a couple people actually for the games yesterday. So it was a group effort for them to come to a decision to decide on what deck to make, you know? So
of course, with Sizer
crowdsourcing
playing a move
some good
deck,
decks.
miniaturized lab is not ideal as a location because
Snapping
you
this?
have a lot less flexibility where you move your cards to. It looks like we have a snap
Really?
from Revis. And a retreat from Sizer. They're playing very, very safe at the moment and to preserve their cubes. And of course, there's.
Okay,
I feel
I'm
like
hiding the
they
HP, wait, I
can't
move
really be
myself.
risky here because, you know, a
Go
single
here.
elimination. If you mess up, that's it, you're
Make
out.
myself smaller.
So you kind of have to be careful here, unless you're 100% sure you're going to win. And I feel like with Marvel Snap, you can never be 100% sure.
Yeah, it's super rare that you have it locked in where you know you have the nuts and they have no way to do it. You don't have the old Eliath that used to just kill the cards and give you that 100% guarantee. So now there's always that little suspicion that maybe you could be beat.
We're back to
But
Durek
where you
and...
are seeing, yeah, Dirk and Koru, we see the one cube retreat is
We're
back
seeing
and
a lot
forth.
of boomer snaps, aren't we, in the friendly battle mode? What do you think about boomer snapping, aka snapping on last turn, on ladder versus conquest?
I think on Conquest, there is some benefit to doing the Boomer Snap over ladder. You're generally just losing out on your value if you're Boomer Snapping on ladder, I think. But here on the Conquest, you're trying to just eke out those one cube wins if you can over the long run. So I think it's not so bad sometimes because it really makes your opponent have to think if they're going to stay or not a lot more in this. So there's some strategy behind it.
Oh, looks like we have a snap from Koro, which means he can definitely pull off the Wiccan activation. And with Quicksilver and Kate Bishop start, that's probably the ideal start for Wiccan, right?
I think
it's not only a guaranteed Wiccan, but you also see your opponent that's playing the Scream deck not play a turn 1 and 2, so you don't really have a very good setup. So you don't have your Scream, you don't have your other setup cards.
Do you know what's interesting?
So,
I don't know if you saw my tweet, but out of the eight finalists, 5 are from the Europe server. So,
ooh, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying.
This UK-based person over here.
Europe might be the best server. There's very high chances
they might be
of Europe
5
winning
out
the
of
tournament.
the 8. So what are you saying about? There's only one, I think, from Asia. What are you saying about that, huh?
Well, there were a lot less players competing for the Asia qualifiers, which is interesting because I had to look through the brackets, and there were only like 20-something players from the Asia server. So it's a less populated server, you know, and statistically that just means less likely for the players to make it through. Whereas the Europe server is probably the most populated.
Yeah, Europe actually had the most people who joined the open qualifiers, so they also would get the best poll of people statistically. Just saying. But also Europe has a really good showing.
That some creators decided not to play on their home server and play on a different server. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I did notice that. During one of my streams, I was going through all of the players that they had and which server they had signed up for the top 32 and trying to decide where they were from. And there was like 6 or 7 of them in the top 32 that had played on a different server, I believe. Maybe like 5, actually. Maybe not 6 or 7. But it was still a lot of them played on a different server than their home region. So I think it was just like you could choose which region. Yeah.
If it were you, would you choose a different server to play on?
Uh, Probably not. I would probably choose NA because I want to beat all the people that I face on ladder the most because they're generally on the same server as me.
Mm-hmm.
What are
Okay,
we seeing
so
here?
we
Big
have
Ajax.
we can
Yeah,
put up
right
on
now
turn
it's the top.
5,
It's
which
top
only really
8.
gives us 2 extra energy
We're
on
seeing
turn
2 out of
6.
the
It's
4
not ideal,
quarterfinals. I will
is
be
it?
in the next 2.
We're quite limited in what we can play here. I mean, we can play Ajax plus either Cosmo or Red Guardian. But is that
I will
going
be
to
in the
be
next
enough
2
since we don't
versus
have
Johnson.
Luke Cage on board?
Yeah, no Luke Cage. I think this might be a retreat from Durek, though. Rafiki in the game here. I think Koro looks a bit too scary for Rafiki to
Yeah, Ajax
really
onslaught is
compete
big.
here. But we'll
Well,
see if.
I think Durek is in a good position too because he's always winning the left location. Unless he
Well, this
thinks
also means
that
that you can't play
Rokoro doesn't
Cannonball
has
or.
hazmat.
True. Hazmat would have to be comboed with Luke Cage to be able to win the left in any way. Actually, I don't even think it does. That still doesn't win the left.
But
There's
I
no
don't
way to
think
do
Durek
it.
has even procced the middle location yet.
Yeah, there's the retreat that I expected. It looked way too scary, I think, from the perspective of Kuro not knowing, or from Durek not knowing what Kuro had in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have also retreated there. Luke Cage with sewer system. Good start to this. Revis playing that
To move my.
buff deck.
Oh, it looks like Sizer only has 4 cubes left. Just that
Yeah,
game
not
where
too
we looked away,
surprising.
and he already, yeah, just 2 more games, and he might be out.
Revis is cooking with
Yeah, I
the
wonder
cook.
if we could see what other tech cards Revis has in his deck. Because I'm curious, because this move deck is quite difficult, I feel like, to really outpower a lot of times. Unless you get a really good hits on your Gwen pool.
Well, if Revis's deck is anything like Browday's deck from yesterday, then he'll have Shadow King as his main tech card, I guess. There's Copycat, you can argue she's kind of a tech card, and Super Scroll. But Super Scroll doesn't really do anything against Sizer's move deck.
That's true. Revis is doing a bit of a dangerous acid arrow. If we see, because Sizer's deck, I assume, runs Madam Web, so that you could maybe see him. Oh, it's Dream Dimension, though, so it'd be kind of tough to play Madam Web and a good card with it.
I think
Yeah, I
Revis
don't
got
think
this round.
Revis is playing exactly Browdy's deck, it doesn't look like.
Oh. Acid arrow paid off. But we're still not guaranteed to win the left location
Oh, that's a
because
nice. Although
Sizer might have Heimdall, and Heimdall plus Vulture might just win the left location easily.
Yeah, so we see the Madam Web and Human Torch. If Sizer had played
7.
both of those on the left, this would have been a lot trickier for.
I think I go with Pim left, Kitty right, Bird mid. Maybe Bird right. No, Pim left,
And then
Kitty
Mysterio
Bird
shows
right.
up on last turn, of course, so we didn't get any energy, a discount for Mockingbird or
Oh, that's more
Sasquatch.
power actually. Yeah, that's more. That's actually
So we can
less
still
power
play
if you
a
get
lot of
Elias.
Protoss, actually.
But oh no, that's priority.
Yeah, with the bonus from Hope Summers, we're seeing 8 energy for Revis.
So it looks like
It's
Can't
actually
really
the
blame
same
it on the
power.
Cosmos.
It's actually the same power. They're both 12.
This is looking pretty
But
good.
I
I think
guess
Revis is
that
going to
doesn't
get
really
a
matter, but
retreat
yeah.
out of Sizer. I don't think Sizer wants to risk his entire tournament life on this one
That
game.
is true. If he stays in and he loses, that's it. He's eliminated. So there's a lot
This
at
could be
stake.
the end of Sizer. The number 1 person from the tournament yesterday with over 1,000 snap points over the next person.
Oh my
This could be it
God.
for them.
Oh, there's a
Snapping
snap.
to move the bob.
Wait.
Oh, it's just a snap for fun.
It's the snap from Sizer?
Because
It's not for fun. It's to move the bob.
yeah, it is a snap
Oh,
from
looks
Sizer.
like this
That
is
means
it
that
where...
It's not for fun. It's to move the
that
bob.
means he knows for sure that he is staying in. That might just be a way to get Revis to maybe retreat.
Oh.
It's not for
Because
fun. It's
it
to move
didn't
the
matter if
bob.
he snapped or not. Well, because now Sizer cannot retreat, so Revis
That's
knows for sure he's not
true.
retreating.
So either we're going to see Revis lose 4 cubes or Sizer being eliminated from the tournament. Oh, I feel like we're not
Yeah,
putting
you-
enough on the left.
It's Heimdall. It's got to be Heimdall. That's the only thing I could see this being.
Oh,
Alliath would have
Yep.
won.
I think Heimdall might do it actually.
Alliath would
No,
have
it doesn't
won.
do it. No, it doesn't do it. Never mind. It's one off. Oh,
it's 1 point off.
Alliath would have won.
Oh, the snap was also
the
maybe to
bob.
move the bob, but
wait. Yeah. So Rivas takes out Sizer. Sizer getting eliminated. The first elimination we've seen of the tournament.
and this is so shocking because Sizer did so well yesterday. Like you said, he was the top scorer.
Yeah, I think
But we
if
did
Heimdall
mention
was
that
Alliath, I
ladder
think he
and
lost.
Conquest are
If
two
Heimdall
very
was
different
Alliath, I'm
modes.
pretty sure he lost.
And Rivas is
Wait,
known
I was the Heimdall
as
9.
Conquest Pro. I think he actually has. I spoke to him today, and he says he has 42 infinite avatars.
42, I have only like
Oh, sorry,
17.
52. 52 infinite
52.
avatars. That might be
Way to
a
sell him
world record.
short. That might be the top in the game.
How many do you have?
potentially. Probably like 20. I don't know. Definitely nowhere near 52.
20 is a
I
lot
barely
too.
play Conquest 9. Yeah, I haven't played much recently. Conquest for the last couple seasons. But that's our first. It's a good thing you swapped your pick from
I
Sizer to
know.
Rivas. You knew.
I knew.
That's the first upset.
I know that's the first person to be eliminated. And now we're back to Duruk and Koro, who are playing a lot more conservatively compared to Rivas and Sizer. Oh, and that we have a turn 2 Scream with Red Guardian being destroyed as well. So that Scream is pretty safe.
Oh,
We're seeing Koro's
You get to
point of
see-
view. Unfortunately, oh, he can trigger Wiccan.
Yep, triggering the Wiccan. I think Koru, it's looking pretty good for him this
Yeah,
game. We saw Rafiki's hand, Duruk's hand, and didn't have too much to activate that Scream.
Oh, we
on
have a
this
snap
turn.
from Duruk. This is getting a
Wow,
bit
that
more
is
exciting.
very
This is
surprising. After seeing
heating
their
up.
hand,
Well, because I guess
Juggernaut.
the turn 2 Scream is giving him a bit of confidence.
GT is
but
watching me
does
watch
Duruk
the official
know
stream.
that Koro has a Cosmo?
Cosmo and Luke Cage, so that Scream gets less value.
Less value, but she still gets points. She still gets, you know, power.
It's essentially a Craven at that point.
Plus the extra point in power.
That's true. Wait, is it true?
Well, Scream is 2-3 and... Oh, wait! When has Craven become a
wait.
2-3?
Yeah, Craven also 2-3.
That's new.
A sneaky.
That is
Patch.
sneaky. Very sneaky. And there...
Why does it still? Wait, this is in high. This is you can snap for 8 actually right now. He could put Duruk all in because this is
Oh.
in the whatever rounds. What are those called? High whatever rounds.
I
High
stay.
Know what I'm
stakes.
saying? High stakes.
Oh, now we
Ooh,
have initiative,
Craven.
which is very nice because we've got that Cosmo and Alive in hand. But where would you
I'm
want
liking
to
this
Alive
US
here?
agent. You might just US agent Cosmo here.
Mm,
Oh,
looks
actually,
like-
you could just. I forgot you have the Wicked energy. You could US agent Ajax. Oh, wow. I think this game's over, honestly. This looks locked up for Koru.
This
I
is
would
not looking
snap as
great.
Koru. Put
Maybe
them all
Koro
in.
doesn't know he can snap.
Might not realize it because it is a little bit different than a normal ladder game. Being able to go in for more than 4
Oh,
before the
we
final
do have
turn.
the snap. We have
That
the
is
snap.
what I expected to see. Koro's hand looked pretty crazy with the Wiccan energy.
He
I would
thinks that heating
leave as
up.
Duruk, honestly, but then you have to really scrape your way back, win 4 in a row.
I mean, your opponent
Okay,
has
Chad, I'm
extra
starting-
4 energy to play with, so I would be
starting
very
the
scared
match.
if I were Duruk.
So we won't have to. I guess Kuro won, and I'm going to have to. Go to my match. Oh, let's turn the sound back on. Okay, chat, I'm starting the match. What would you play right? Ebony Maw. Do I want to snuff this chat?
Wind, aid my hand.
Maybe I should have snapped earlier, but I was really worried for him to have War Machine. Okay, squares are fine.
This land can never be fully known.
Wind, aid my hand.
Squirrel, 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 squirrel is the dub.
Opponent snapped.
Am I staying, chat? I think I am. Don't legend me. Don't legend me. They're going to legend me. They're going to legend me, chat. I might lose if I legend. Okay, gotta go for the 50-50. Gotta go for the 50-50 RG. Gotta go for the 50-50 RG. They can also legend the Central Park. No. Can they? Oh, that's bad actually. I lost to that. Also lost to legend on Central Park. Left, left, left! Oh! Oh, that felt good. That felt good. There's no way I'm losing this. Yeah, yeah.
Victory.
Jeff. Magneto. My Mysterio.
Opponent snapped.
I think I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Escaped. Opponent snapped.
Fine.
Escaped.
Oh, this is bad for the Mysterio.
Wind, aid my hand.
This is not nice.
Opponent snapped.
Is he bluffing, chat? He has to play the War Machine this turn. Oh, it's bluffing! Oh, wait.
Oh, snap. Victory.
Squid. Twitch him out. I don't have a deck tracker. It's someone just wrote in my past. I don't have a deck tracker. It's on a different build, so the trackers don't work on this. It's not on the standard build.
Snap.
All hits Mysterio, chat. It all hits Mysterio. All hits Mysterio. All 210. Look at the beautiful 210. Look at the beautiful 210.
Wind, aid my hand.
Go left. Okay. It's gotta be this. Is adding 5, so it's 19. I'm adding 8, so it's 20. Do I bit Doom? I bit Doom. Come on, come on. Never seen before. Easy dub. Easy dub.
Victory.
Okay, that was good stuff, chat. That was good stuff. Calling the bluff. Gladiator pulling War Machine is the GOAT. Gladiator pulling War Machine is the GOAT. Okay, chat, let's watch Patch Me. Let's watch Past Me. Let's watch Past Me. Oh, I forgot to put the overlay on. Oops. Past Me,
It's
chat.
the extra buff
Mm-hmm.
from the snap.
Browder is hoping that all the Gwenpool buffs hit Mysterio. You think that's possible?
That would be amazing. It is possible.
I think
That'd be all.
2 are gonna hit Mockingbird, and 1 is going to hit the basic arrow.
What are the odds? Like 1 in 125 for it all to hit Mysterio?
No, only one. Yeah,
Let's have a
one.
look.
Not looking good.
Oh. Well, it did hit the basic arrow. Oh,
Where's
both
the
Hydro
Bob
Balls
going?
moved to Conlon.
Oh, there we go. Playing the Mysterio out for the bird. I think that's a good play. You could play out one of the arrows as well.
Yeah, this is looking very good for Browday. And Johnson's on
Very
his
good
last
for
As
2
long as-
cubes and 3 cubes on the line. There's no point retreating ever. So this is it. If Johnson loses this match, that's it for him. He is out.
Yeah, even a War Machine probably not looking too good here. Because,
Yeah, because it's turn 5. Doesn't have time to Legion.
no Legion, you wouldn't have too many options on the final turn. Your big Ebony Maw card is already out, which is one of the better cards to play out in combination with another card. You don't have Hope Summers to give you extra energy. No Black Swan to make your 1-drops free.
Mm-hmm.
So your best bet is just like an Infinite, which isn't going to be enough most likely. So
No,
might just
this
be
is not
a-
looking good.
if it's War Machine, I think this might be it.
Maybe it's Legion middle, just, you know, for fun.
Open back up the flooding location. It's probably better than War Machine because it's more power and it does the same thing essentially.
Oh,
It's War Machine, so I'm feeling not too good for Johnson here.
no, I agree. This is not looking good for Johnson at all. And
looking
Browderhim
good for
put a lot
Johnson.
of power into the board. And we know that Johnson's deck doesn't really have a lot of energy cheating cards, so it's not looking good. He cannot spread the power as well as Browday.
Yeah, Browdy's stacking middle with just a small card on the left.
We
That
do have
means if
Mysterio as
Johnson-
well. Mysterio is
That's true.
the left one is the
Yeah,
real
I just
one.
calculated I beat
So
Jeff
we're
move
technically
left.
winning
That's
the
what I
left
did.
location.
Calculated I'm beating Jeff moving left,
so
and
you'd be
then
up to 6 with this Vibranium there. I don't know if Johnson has the possible cards in his deck to be able to win this out. So it's
Well.
looking really good for Browdy.
He's going to try. You know what's fun about... Well, not fun. You know what's nice about Browday's deck? He doesn't really have any cards that can be Shang-Chi'd. Except... Sasquatch. but
Sasquatch, yeah.
we didn't even draw Sasquatch. So here, maybe the Shadow King can hurt him, but I don't think Johnson has Shadow King in his deck.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really playing Shang-Chi as what we've seen so far. It seems to be out of meta right now, even though it's one of the most played cards on ladder.
Out of the tournament
Not
meta
seeing
for
it.
sure.
Yeah. There's just some better options right now, I think. For
Better
decks.
and cheaper options. Oh, we do have
The
Jeff,
Jeff
moving
move-
left. And I'm guessing
That
that's
actually-
Infinite in the middle? Oh, no?
I don't think he can afford Infinite with a Vibranium being played out.
Oh, I did not
Would
see
have
the
been-
Vibranium.
I think that if Johnson had Infinite, Johnson could have just won. Oh, no, never mind. Johnson would have been one short if he had not played the Vibranium and just played Infinite. So it
No, it
did
would
look
have been
like there
enough,
was
no?
no way.
Oh, no, the
The Vibranium
Vibranium,
wouldn't
yes.
have been on the left.
And our winner is Browday. Unfortunately,
Winner is
Johnson has been
Browday.
eliminated out of the tournament. And Browday moves through to the semifinals.
That's not good for my predictions, but it is good for Browday. He was my champion day one and did pull it out. So Browday moving on. I'm not too disappointed with my pick going down. I'm happy to see Browday move on. We'll see if he
Asian
can continue
Venom
on to the
versus
finals.
Nithil.
Browday
see
making
how
the Europe
KX
server
pulls out.
proud.
Now we need KX to pull it through. One of the two American champions
Well, yes,
from
we're
the
back to
America's
KX4N
qualifiers.
and Nifil, and it looks like KX4N is doing pretty well. He is ahead of Nifil at the moment, with only 1 cube lost, and Nifil is already out of 4 cubes. But we're still in a low stakes, so you know, anything could change once we go in.
Yeah, it
once we
means-
get into high stakes.
Yeah, Nithil probably took a 4-cube loss, that means, which either means they double snapped back and forth to each other and then retreated, or actually went to a showdown and Nithil lost one.
It looks like the Super Scroll was originally is in Nifil's deck. It was, right?
Castle
I
Zemo,
believe
yeah,
so.
it's Castle
It's a
Zemo.
tech card choice.
I mean,
'Cause
we
there
did
are
see
no
Super Scroll
locations
do
on the
very
board.
well yesterday, but I don't think it's
Does that
gonna
mean
do well
Wasp is
for him.
also in his deck? Is this an Agent Venom deck? It looks like running Wasp, which is kind of interesting.
Why not? I mean, it's pretty good. A 0-4 sounds good to me as long
Yeah.
as you don't draw her too early.
Not bad. Now down to 5. Is this high stakes now? We don't know how many rounds they played. We'll see in
Nope.
a second.
It's round 4 only.
Yeah, this is the last round of the low stakes.
This is a pretty good opening hand for Nifil, though. We've got Athena, we've got Kitty Pryde, Silver Sable.
I think you snap here
As Nifil?
as KX.
As KX, just to
Show dominance.
put more pressure on Nifil.
Yeah, because losing 1 and losing 2 is actually the same, I believe, for KX.
It's not the same.
Essentially.
Can you
5-8
explain
and
that a bit
5-9
more?
is not the same.
Well, because he'll have
Oh, we've
if you
got
have
a
8 or
snap from
7, I don't know if
Nifil.
there's a big difference.
I like the snap. Cloning Vats with Athena can be insane.
Yeah, since once you go to high stakes round, all of the cubes are in multiples of 2
Mhm.
instead of having 1. So if you have 8 or 7, it's essentially very similar. There is a slight difference because your opponent still has multiple left.
Oh,
I think
looks
you are
like
at an
KX is
advantage to
staying
snap.
in.
Kalec's feeling confident with the cloning vets.
Oh. Oh, I
Not so
didn't.
good for a cloning vets deck.
Yeah, it's such an annoying
But 2
location.
Thenas is pretty strong. And you have a kitty that's coming back to your hand too.
That's very true.
KX loves cloning vets, I feel like, with his deck because he's playing a Moon Girl deck, which means you want to be copying cards. And if you're just copying them for free, it's kind
He's
of better.
playing a very confusing deck.
It's a very unique deck compared
Yeah,
to what
that's
we've
what I
seen
mean.
so far. Yeah. Nithiel also has some unique choices.
Oh, this is not looking good.
Yeah, I just heard a yikes out of KX and
Yeah.
yikes indeed.
Oh, that Hitmonkey is interesting. We could maybe do something with Hitmonkey into cloning vats.
Yeah, I think that's your only option here. I think you're just playing out your 3 cards into cloning vats.
Shit, I
potentially
don't know
this
what to
turn.
play.
Oh, do you not want to Moon Girl maybe and next turn do a big thing?
I think you can copy the monkey 3 turns in a row. Well, you can play it out on turn 4, 5, and 6. So I think you want to do that.
Oh, we're only playing Kitty. That's it.
Yeah, just getting that sunspot value, maybe setting up a bigger monkey next turn.
Wanna
Wow.
play Kitty Monkey?
But do we not
I think
even
this
want to
is-
play Wasp into cloning vats just to get another? No, actually,
You
no.
can
that
play
does
Kitty
nothing.
Wasp Monkey. I think I
I
would have
thought we
played at
would
least
play
Kitty
Moon Girl
Monkey.
this turn. Oh,
Oh,
I see.
that's huge.
I did not know there was a Shadow King. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
Shadow
this
King
makes
into
a lot more
middle
sense.
location basically just destroys Nephil completely.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, this is
you're-
good.
Oh, just copying the Shadow King to do 2 Shadow Kings next turn with a 2 extra power.
He's trying hard to lose priority.
Yeah. On the last turn, Thena does get the +3 after the Shadow King is played if only 2 cards are played from Nithiel. This is a big surprise if Nithiel hasn't seen the Shadow King yet. We don't know what Nithiel has seen from KX's deck. So
Dude, I don't know what to
KX could be
play.
holding it back for this big win.
I don't think he'll play 2 Shadow Kings. I feel like he might play a Hitmonkey and Shadow King plus Kitty. And 2 Wasps. Maybe
Yeah, you
okay,
can't
maybe he will play 2 Shadow Kings because
Yeah, you don't want to Shadow King or Sunspot
Middle.
potentially.
yeah, you don't want to play Shadow
But-
King on the right, but middle and left, that is prime real estate for Shadow King.
These monkeys are going to be quite large with the double Wasp, dual Shadow King. You
That's
can only play
true.
one monkey, I guess, with that.
I feel like at this point you just give up one location and try to win right side, and he's thinking of double Shadow King. Oh, he can actually play one hit monkey as well. Because of Hope Summers, of course.
Yeah. The monkey on the right is interesting.
Are you expecting maybe an Iron Man to come out from Nephil?
I'd expect the Iron Man to not come out, personally.
No.
Because
Whoa,
I think you want to spread your power a little bit more on the final turn.
I mean, we're already
They're-
winning left and middle by so much. He might just try to Iron Man the right side plus a 1-cost card. Just to win all 3 locations. Unless he knows there's Shadow King. But we still don't know whether Nephil knows.
Yes, I changed card Mosey.
KX4
I swapped from yesterday. I had the Copycat and Scrum. Today I had
Yeah, very interesting.
Red Guardian and Gladiator.
Okay.
Playing one Wasp. I don't think I'd play any Wasp. Yeah, I'd play everything mid here because you're assuming that they're not going to play anything on the left there. Oh, they played everything over there. I think
Oh,
this might
wait.
be it for Nithiel.
But there's a
Claw!
claw! The claw!
Oh,
the claw might
that
save him.
claw.
Because
claw
I
does
don't
save
think
him.
it's enough.
Claw.
It's not enough.
We have
Especially
2,
since the
1, 1
Thenas
plus 3.
are going up as well.
Oh, wow. That was a huge win for Nephil. And of course, Fina grew too.
Yeah, that's crazy. There was actually you would have had to not play the Shocking mid. I think that might have been the play, not to play for mids, play a second monkey on the left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what
Give
I
up
was
the
I was thinking as well.
Yeah, playing for mid was a little bit tough there.
That was a very nice comeback from you, Phil. And now I think they're even, right, in their cubes. Yep, both have 5 cubes left. And now we're on to high stakes.
Yeah, this is going to go very quick now. One snap will put someone nearly all in.
Yep. Unfortunately, Nifil's hand does not look very promising. This is not what you want to see, is it? When the stakes are so high.
Not at all. I think as KX, you're going to want to
Shit, I'm
snap
worried.
right now because
Shit, I'm
you
worried.
haven't seen any of the good early game come out from Nithiel. You're at the advantage. If I was KX, I'd be thinking, why are they not playing anything? I'm snapping.
Mm-hmm. But
You're
we don't
expecting
know
Agent
what
Venom.
we don't know what KX Foreign's hand is. Maybe it's equally bad.
Even if it is equally bad, when you see your opponent miss two, I'm playing. This
Yeah,
doesn't
this is
look equally bad
definitely
with
a
the Gwenpool.
snap. Yeah, this is looking like a very good snap for KX. And it's
I think
so
KX
annoying
playing a
when
little
you're playing
conservative
Claw.
here.
Isn't it so annoying when you're playing Claw and Onslaught Citadel is on the right?
You gotta love it. You know what you need? A little bit of Quake in your life.
Yes. We did see someone play
did-
Quake yesterday. I think
I
it
was
was
about to
Revis.
say,
No, it wasn't Revis.
not
No, it was Durok. Durok played a Sarah control deck with Quake.
not a complete, unseen card. So maybe it's coming back in the meta. And by coming back, I mean showing up for the very first time.
I don't know. I like playing Quake, and I'm always happy to see Quake. Even when she messes me up, I'm like, fair enough. I did not expect that.
True. Are we seeing a Moon Girl here? If we see the Moon Girl, the Black Swan into the Gwenpool, I feel like this is one of the better setups for the deck. We did see the snap from KX expectantly. I saw this coming. I thought he would have done it last turn. Doing it this turn, I think, is good enough.
Yeah.
I think as
looks like
Nithil, you have to get out here.
Yep. It feels
And,
bad, but you have to mitigate your losses. If Nifil stays here, it would be a very bad stay. It's better
like to see
to,
that.
lose the battle and win the war than other way around. Oh, there's a Titania. Did you know there was a Titania in KX's deck?
I know.
wouldn't doubt it because of the Black Swan Moon Girl. I think you're playing a lot of the one drops. You're playing like the Bob, Titania,
Mhm.
good.
Martyr?
Probably not Martyr.
Probably
Well,
not
now we
Marty.
have Onslaught Citadel again, but in a middle location.
Yeah, a lot better for Nithil
Mhm.
with that claw.
But I bet that's the game he doesn't draw the claw.
Well, you run Claw and Iron Man in an agent deck, so it's gonna be one of your better locations. I would snap as Nithil potentially if you have either of those in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna have to win a 3-cuber and a 2-cuber to beat KX, so might as
Yeah.
well get that 3-cuber out of the way now.
I think that would be a very good snap from Nifil. But again, we have this information. We know what our opponent has in their hand, so it's easy for us to say, oh, he should snap, right? But it's not that simple when you have no idea what your opponent has in their hand. Do
Yeah,
we
I
like
think
this hand? I think it's a pretty good
we
hand.
do like this hand.
I love this
Yeah,
hand.
I think you actually don't play out the Wasp. You want to copy the Wasp. You only need one Shadow King, so I think you're actually just playing Moon Girl here with and not drawing anything else.
Yep. And then last turn, two hit monkeys, 2 Titanias, and 2 wasps. Or you can even not play 1 hit monkey and play Shadow King instead. We have options here.
Yeah. I think you play the Shadow King potentially next turn to draw another card.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're actually want more 1-drops with the Black Swan.
The good thing about
To play out.
Athena is even if you Shadow
Mhm.
King her, she can still gain power on last turn. Or Yeah, after she gets Shadow King. So would
Yeah, I
you
think
just
you're
play the
just
Shadow
playing
King
Shadow
now?
King out here.
Yeah, on the left.
Yeah, Shadow King on Hope. You actually don't even need it on the Hope because you're going to be activating Black Swan. You have the 2 monkeys, and all your 1-drops are free.
Hmm.
And you're expecting potentially Iron Man and Claw going down mid. So all you have to do is get over 16 power on the right, and you might be good.
I mean, on the right, if Nifil plays Claw on the right and in the middle now, that's a lot of power on the right. It's gonna be very hard for KX to beat. And
I think
also,
those
we
monkeys.
do know that Nifil also has an armor, not a Mystique. So he could easily Mystique the Cosmo and screw up
Yeah, we
the
do see
Hitmonkey.
Iron Man and Claw. Playing Iron Man, I think, gives you the more options because now you have the Mystique option as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Iron Man mid is just too much.
it's
KX
a
is just
retreat from
leaving.
KX. Well, that
Wait.
location, Mount
Oh,
Vesuvius,
Mount
is very scary.
Vesuvius.
Yes. If you don't leave now, you
But
cannot
that would-
leave.
You'd only be in for
Shit,
one more
I'm
cube.
worried.
I think KX actually had that game. Potentially.
I think so too, but that also Citadel was a bit scary for KX.
Yeah, but with the Iron Man coming down,
Oh,
I
this
think,
hand is looking much better now. I was gonna say the hand is not great, but we drew Kitty.
I haven't seen Nithiel draw Agent Venom once, which
Yeah,
is his
and-
key card for turn 2.
Are you sure it's in his deck?
There's
there
no
it
way you're playing this
is.
deck without
There
Agent
it
Venom.
is. Well, maybe Agent Venom is hiding from Asian Venom.
That is quite the potential here. Hope, I don't know if you want to play into Kiln because then you're not able to play it out on turn 5.
These locations are very awkward. This is a very good snap from Nifil because the locations I think benefit his deck a lot more than
Yeah.
KX4N's.
Nithiel's playing the Agent Venom with the Kitty this turn. Is KX going to put his tournament life on the line by staying in here? His hand is pretty
Oh.
good.
Oh, the timer is running out. He needs to decide now.
He has to win 2 back-to-back if he
Quick!
leaves this one.
This is giving me so much anxiety.
I think he's leaving.
Oh my god.
The way he was waiting and thinking, it looked like he was just resigning
Yeah.
himself to pull the
hard for-
trigger on the retreat.
I actually prefer. I
too
think KX is
invested.
a better player, and I think I would probably be harder for me to play
This is
versus
very
guys.
intense, this
I actually
matchup.
prefer Nithil
feel like it's
to
so
win, I
close.
think. Nithil is on my server and play him on ladder, I think, like...
It looked like in the beginning
I
that
I prefer
KX
to
was
play
doing
versus
so much
Nithil, I
better,
think.
but just that one game brought them to the equal amount of cubes, and now Nifil has an advantage because he just needs to win one game, whereas KX4N needs to win 2 games.
Nithil
in order
had
to come
this
back.
now with the Agent Venom on 2. That's very good for him.
Yeah. It went from a big KX advantage to now Nithiel,
Mhm.
you know, so...
And now we
Big
have a
swing here.
turn 2 Venom, Agent Venom as well. This might be over
And there's
for
no
KX.
retreat.
Oh,
Yeah, I would have liked to see KX stay in one of those double monkey games.
Nexus! Oh, Nexus
I
is,
think those
is way
ones
better
were
for
definitely
Nithil if he gets
winnable.
Iron Man.
the Nexus
Nithiel,
is nice, isn't it, for the Iron Man Mystique player?
that is very nice for an Iron Man Mystique player. You just have to draw it now.
You always draw it,
Playing the
especially because you played
Why do
Agent
you-
Venom.
Are you playing Kate Bishop over there just to get early priority? That seems a bit odd to me. Getting the Acid Arrow, really good. for the Nexus.
Oh, there's that Iron
Oh,
Man.
and the Iron Man.
This is Jover.
We-
This might be Jover. Athena
KX does-
acid arrow. Oof.
Yeah, so KX, remember, does run Shadow King.
Yeah, but we have Cosmo. Nifil just needs to draw his Cosmo.
Has Shadow King in hand.
He always has Shadow King in hand.
Do we say he doesn't have Cosmo or SK now?
See, he's worried about Cosmo as well. He also has a She-Hulk.
Yeah, I think you're just playing Sunspot here, potentially getting the 4 power on it.
Like, I want him to play a buffed Iron Man now.
Oh, he's actually going to Shadow King right now instead of waiting.
I think that I think you might see a claw out of Nithio though.
You don't think he's gonna play Shadow King? I don't think. Did he draw the claw? I know he
Yeah,
definitely
I think the
drew.
claw was already in hand.
Oh. This is a very tough situation for KX. He has to play. You know, his deck. He has to lose initiative for his deck, but also he knows his opponent has Cosmo, so it's kind of a lose-lose situation for him.
Yeah, not great. If you want to get the Sunspot value, you got to do it now.
Oh, we can see Nifil's hand. Actually, he did play out his Iron Man, and he's got Cosmo in hand.
Oh,
Is that well,
and
Oh,
KX did the
Shadow
right
King.
call here.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow King, but
That's still over.
remember,
Fortunately, Nifil still has
Still over.
initiative.
that's a big claw, 16.
Yeah.
Still over.
But
The most power KX can put over there is 15 and 16 power, so he's going to have to win Crown City. KX worried that the Titania could have been used to clog, but just drew it.
yeah, but I don't think it's going to be enough. That Iron Man there.
Yeah, we're going to see Claw Kitty come down. Athena will go up. Claw will add some. Kitty will add some.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is over for KX.
Yeah, this is not looking great. We needed to maybe draw our Hit Monkey to win the right side.
Yeah,
But this
Hit
might be
Monkey would have
GG,
been
yeah.
huge here, actually.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
might have been winnable. Unfortunately, this might be the end of KX 4N.
KX lost chat.
I like this cool deck he brought.
Me
I think he
too.
had some potential in some of those retreats.
It's
You might
definitely the
look
most
back on the
memorable deck
replay.
from the ones we've seen. The most different deck. Oh,
He's playing the Sunspot out there. It's the same power as the
it is
Hydro
the
Bomb
same
and
power.
Titania.
Yes.
Oh, actually, with the Hope Summers, it's actually... Does that work?
I don't think so.
If you play 3 cards on the Hope Summers, I think it actually adds 1 more power.
Does
but I don't
it?
think it'll be enough still.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
so I think
never
it'll
mind.
add 3 power.
We
Oh,
never-
Mystique. Top
okay,
deck
we
Mystique.
we never win here. Nifil actually managed
No.
to draw the Mystique here.
Yeah, because that's going to add another 6 on top. Oh, actually, it's another 12 on top of this. So it's going to be 40 power for Nithio on the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to
Wow.
be way too much power.
GG's. Oh, that must be heartbreaking, honestly.
Yeah, it's always tough to see. I think you're going to go back and look at these replays and look at what he did wrong and maybe, come back stronger for the next event.
Yeah, I really
think,
like the deck that KX brought to, day 2 of the event. It's nothing that, Moon Girl into She-Hulk is a deck we haven't seen in a while. Once upon a time, maybe like a year ago, it was a meta deck, but yeah, I haven't seen that combination in a while.
Yeah, I will say the 2 people I chose to go through did not make it. Not off good. I think you chose the 2 people in the top half that did make it through. I
Wait,
chose the 2 people
no,
that
Browday
didn't
made
make
it
it through.
through.
I didn't choose Browday. I said
Oh.
Johnson would make it. And so I'm now rooting for Browday. Tell him I started rooting him from the start. Do not, rat me out.
I'm
But
sure
I
he
don't
will
get
not
it out
go
there.
back to the VOD and rewatch it.
I'm watching it live.
Yeah, so now we have the round of 4. But I think from those 2 games, I really thought KX was going to pull that out. It looked really good for him in a couple of those games. There were a lot of the first, I think, 4 or 5 rounds for Nithio. He didn't draw that Agent Venom. And KX, I think, could have capitalized a little bit more on there. But it's always tough to see in hindsight, especially since we can see both sides.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look at
Let's have a look at the
top
bracket
4.
right now. We've got our top 4 players. It's Revis versus Koru and Nifil versus Browday. EU server is again dominating the tournament with Revis the only non-Euro player left from the US. Do you think he will be able to, win it all?
Well, you did choose Revis from the very beginning, and I think Revis does have a good shot because you said he does live in conquest mode, which means he does have a lot of practice playing these friendly matches. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see some close games, and I'm looking for Revis to take it down for NA.
I'm
What do you
looking
think?
forward to seeing what happens. And even if Rivas, my chosen champion, doesn't win, doesn't matter because it will be, someone from the Europe server winning. And so I'll be happy either way. Shall we have a look at another creator highlight to learn a little bit more about Super Tech God?
Hello everyone, I'm Ken, aka the Super Tech God, and today I'm going to answer some awesome questions for you. Starting with, of course, I've been playing Marvel Snap since May of 2022, so that's right in the start of the beta, watching Molt and Binks over on YouTube, and I felt like, wow, these guys are having a blast. Maybe I can.
I'm having a
dive
conversation
into
with some
streaming
chefs
or making
to
content.
decide
See, I'll have the same fun as well. And
which cook am I
lo and
bringing.
behold, here we are. Tech in my name stands for technology. So I've been in technology since 2001, and during that wonderful time, I had coworkers and colleagues call me the Super Tech God. Oh, here comes the Super Tech God, and ever since then, that has been my name, and I just stuck with it. So my personality and content style is basically chill, calm, nice demeanor. I like to have a good time, hang out with chat, vibe out, nice and chill and calm, and we only get excited for crazy, awesome plays, and that almost always happens in Marvel Snap. I mean, there's many of them, but I would have to go with Binks. Make some amazing content, off the wall card lists, doesn't have to be meta. So yeah, Binks 100% is real simple. If you like Marvel and you like cards, you will love this game. Enjoy the game, play it out. Don't worry about retreating at first. Learn the game, learn the mechanics, and then after that, you can worry about retreating. And also when you're upgrading those awesome cards, definitely start with the great border ones first because they help you go up the collection track a whole lot faster. If I bend those wrists, stretch them out, make them nice, get ready, have my nice bottle of water, some grapes, some chips, have a nice playlist ready to go with some nice music. My hottest Marvel Snap take as of this recording is, you could win more matches with Move than Hela. That's right, I said it. If I was going to play one archetype for the rest of my life, it has to be Discard. Now, I love Discard back from the beta days. Now we have cool things like Black Knight and Meek. Yeah, hands down, I could play Discard for the rest of my life. So one of my favorite all-time plays in Marvel Snap will have to be Cersei. So I had 4 cards on the left lane, 1 card in the middle lane, and Wong, Mystique, and Surfer about to play in the 3rd lane. So I know I'm winning the Surfer lane, but I'm not sure about the other 2. I said, all right, Cersei got to give me something good. I had 3 cards there. Cersei gives me a Quicksilver. It didn't help me. Gave me a Rogue. Rogue had nothing to copy. And then, of course, the last card was Grandmaster. Grandmaster then flips Rogue in the middle. Rogue re-triggers, steals their Super Scroll. They had Blue Marvel and other ongoing cards on their side. So now I'm winning the middle lane. Surfer goes off. I'm winning the Surfer lane. And then I end up winning the 3rd lane as well, getting all 3 lanes. And that was one of the best and awesome plays in Marvel Snap. If I had my own card in the game, the power will be 24. The cost will be 10. That's right, 1024. It's my birthday. And the text will read, if you play this card, collect all the variants in the game. My favorite Marvel Snap artist would have to be Kim Jacinto. Now, I love a lot of artists in the game, but Kim Jacinto's variants, the stance that they have, is flawless. So my favorite thing about Marvel Snap will have to be the community. I think the community has been nothing but flawless. This community is wow. Hands down, community is the best thing in Marvel Snap. I will tell you right now, I've met a ton of amazing people, some I talk to almost every day. Like I said, it also got me into streaming. Playing this game has been so good. It's been so phenomenal, and it's changed my life for the better. So thanks, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Some super hot takes there from Super Tech God. What do you think, Dara? Is Move better than Hela?
Well, I think Hela kind of fell off after the Hellcow nerf, but and Move is actually at its all-time high.
That's
I feel
so
like.
pale.
Yes, I think Move is. I'm not sure that's such a hot take anymore. It would have been maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but not anymore.
That's
Okay,
true.
Chad, I'm
We've
very
got
right
so many
backing.
Move cards coming out.
Chad, I'm very
Like
right
Aranya,
backing.
we've got Scream. Move is better than ever. So yeah, maybe that wasn't such a hot take. You're right. More like a lukewarm take.
Yeah, I know Super Tech God, known for having a lot of the variants. There's actually some cool ways right now that you could get some variants for yourselves. Do you know about any of those rewards that are happening for this 2-year anniversary?
Oh yes, actually, we have a huge celebration going on at the moment for Snap's second year anniversary, which was on 18th of October. And you can get some insane rewards right now. So first of all, we've got the login rewards. Log into the game for 7 days. You can get boosters, you can get credits, a premium mystery variant, and a comic orange border, which is insane. I love the comic borders. And I have to say, I love the recent changes the team has made to the card customization. I love being able to, have my Kirby on like the original background card and just play around with the borders and everything. Yeah, I really, really enjoy that aspect of the game.
Yeah, I think also right now you can also vote for your favorite Pandar variant. And I think the one that wins out of the 3 you get for free, I think the choices are Howard the Duck, Armor, and Destroyer. I'm personally a Destroyer fan for this, but I think Armor's winning right now.
Destroyer is like
Oh,
the
did you already
worst
vote?
option. You have no taste there. For me, it's
All right,
between...
Howard the Duck. Go ahead.
For me, it's between Armor and Howard the Duck. I was leaning more towards Armor, but I do have a lot of variants for Armor. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go for Howard the Duck. We'll see. I haven't
Yeah, I
decided
think-
yet. You still have some time to
Personally-
make up your mind.
That's true. I think Howard the Duck is the coolest variant, but it's kind of the least played card out of the 3. And Armor, I already have some cool variants for, so that's why it's just Destroyer, which is also a cool variant. That's my reasoning.
Okay.
So-
It's okay. It's an okay reasoning, I guess. And we also have Twitch drops at the moment, of course. You can get some boosters, credits, and a premium mystery variant, which, as you can remember, you cannot be a pixel variant. If you just watch any stream in the Marvel Snap category, including this one.
That's right. 6 hours to get all of the rewards. And then, lastly, there's also this Discord variant. I
What's
think
up,
it's a
Chad? I'm back. I
Spider
will hydrate
armor
in the
variant. It's
future.
Spider-Man with the Spider Armor variant.
It's
Pretty cool.
Spider-Man
It
wearing
looks
armor.
really cool.
It's not that hard to understand.
Yeah. It's very,
Spider-Man
very
wearing
cool
hammer
variant.
with
I actually think it looks really cool.
swords.
Yeah.
So
What's
you
up,
can
playing
do, you just
puppets,
need to
country
accept the
bumpkin?
Discord quest and then play Marvel Snap on
Mosey
PC for
Boosty.
15 minutes, and you'll be able to get the variant.
Awesome. So
We
we're
can
gonna
swap
hop
decks,
into these
McMosey. We
games. I'm
can
excited
swap
to
deck
see
between every
these
match.
matchups.
Me
We
too.
don't have a deck submission.
Cool.
It's
We'll
a
be
closed
moving
deck
on
list, and you
More
can swap
excited
decks
for.
whenever you want.
I'm excited for all of them. Okay,
All of
I'm
them.
just full
both
of excitement. Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
There's 3 matches left. I'm excited to see all of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the 3 matches with the finals between them. I think out of these 2, I'm excited to see how Rivas does if he switched it up. Like I had said, I predicted he's going to switch it up a bit. We'll see if he does or not.
I really hope we do see, some deck swaps and maybe some more risky plays. Intense matches with like 1-2 cubes on the line. Interesting, but I really love those 8 cube matches. When you just go in, you lose or win 8 cubes, and then maybe you can claw back a victory after you've lost 8 cubes.
Yeah. I am excited to see that, and we're going to go to a break, and then we'll be back with those matches and see who wins it out for the semifinals.
See you in a bit.
Am I supposed to entertain you, chat? Am I supposed to be entertaining? What am I, an entertainer? Can I show you the cat? I'll show you the cat meanwhile. I'll show you a cat, chat. I'll show you a cat. Show you a cat. No, how much you love cats, chat. It's a cat. Got a tiny foot. Tiny cat. It's a cute tiny cat. Amazing cable management. Look at his tail. She has a raccoon tail. Why does she have a raccoon tail?
So, Dara, if you could have any superpower, any Marvel superpower, which one would you want?
You know, I think one of the strongest superpowers out there is telekinesis. So, like, Professor X or Jean Grey might be my choice if I'm thinking about it. You know, just
Professor S
then you can
isn't
control
telekinetic.
all the superpowers.
He's
you know?
telepathic.
Then maybe you can control your opponents in Marvel Snap to make them lose.
That's telepathy.
Yeah, I could do that. You know, not so bad. Get rank 1 a little bit easier, you know?
I think for me, if I had to choose, it would probably be Mystique or Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman because, you know, you can become invisible and that will save you from a lot of situations, or you can just, you know, go around like pantsing people or something. Mystique, you can just turn into anyone you want. Like, I would probably try to turn into like Adriana Lima or Miranda Kerr. Or you could.
Okay.
It would be pretty cool to have Jeff, the baby land shark's ability, and just be super cute.
Oh, that's perfect. Do you want to take a look at the brackets, see what we got coming up
Yep,
in
let's have
these
a look.
matchups? that are
Chat, look,
left
it's
today?
me! Over there!
Got-
We've got Revis versus Koru and Nifil versus Browday. EU is dominating.
All right, yeah, the EU. We got 1 NA versus 3 EUs left. Revis, though, I think might be the favorite, taking out Sizer already. I'm excited to see what he brought for the second round. We got 3 matchups left, these 2 semifinals, and then the finals. We're going to see these matchups soon.
Yeah, we'll be taking you through all of the matches. We'll be showing all of them on stream. And you know, I was thinking about this. Yesterday, Sizer did so well because I guess he was in his element on ladder. And Revis also did really, really well to get into top 8, but he's usually a conquest player. So that just shows you how amazing of a player he is. And today, Revis is in his element, right? He is a conquest pro. So he probably is feeling a lot at home today than yesterday.
All thanks to Milky,
you
chat.
know, and
All
they
thanks to
might
Milky.
still claw back that victory, even though there's 3 players from the Europe server.
Yeah, no pressure on Revis to hold it down for NA, but all the pressure, please win Revis. But
Okay, Okay, we're going to semifinals with Revis versus Koro. Look at that stare down from Koro. It looks like he's looking at Revis, isn't he?
Revis doesn't know what's about to hit him. It looks like with
This
Koro
card.
ready to take it on
I feel
in
like
the
this-
semifinal match.
This card.
Koro almost had like laser beams coming out of his eyes looking at Revis there.
This card.
Oh, and it looks like
Koro.
Koro switched his decks to discard.
That is a little bit surprising. Are we
Revis.
seeing Scorn for the first time in this final 8 matchups?
I think we'll see her
Double
if we manage
Kitty
to draw
Pride.
her.
Revis might have switched over to an Agent Venom deck. One of the more
Oh.
solid decks right now.
This looks
A
very
Grandmaster.
interesting. Yeah, a Grandmaster and Shadow King in the discard deck. Usually a discard deck doesn't
He's-
have any tech cards. So this is going to be a surprise
Yeah.
for Revis.
No, the Shadow King is from the
Very big
Daily
surprise.
Bugle.
We're seeing the Colleen coming down, which
Shadow
is
King
a
is from the Daily Bugle.
50-50. Oh, he's
Yep,
reconsidering it.
We're risking
He's
the
like,
50
do I put my
Let's go,
tournament?
let's go.
Oh, he's
he
going
hits
for it.
He wins the 50-50.
Oh, very lucky. He knew his odds.
Shadow
What
King
do
is
you
from
think
the
of
Daily
this hand?
Bugle.
It looks kind of okay, but we don't really have our big hitter yet. We need to draw that Apocalypse. And maybe Modok?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you have the option to maybe play the Dracula and then bluff a snap turn 5 if you don't draw what you need. If you want to just potentially trick your opponent,
Gambit.
because
Ooh.
the Dracula is a huge threat. Ooh, stealing the Gambit. That's a big play.
very good intel, isn't it, for Revis? Now he knows that Koro is not drawing his Gambit.
Always hits Dracula. Scroll. It always
I
hits
think you
Scroll.
play the Gambit, hope it hits the Dracula or the Morbius. Those are 2 big hits that you could get.
What if you discard your Sasquatch?
That is your only discard I think that you're worried about here. So I think that's pretty good odds. 75% chance you don't discard it, you know?
Yeah, it is really good odds, but if it were me playing, I just know it would hit the Sasquatch.
You know what I do on these turns?
Just win.
I snap. I snapped him. You know you're winning. Snapping guarantees you the RNG you want. That's the rules.
But you don't play Conquest.
You think the rules change for
Swordmaster.
Conquest? I don't think so.
The rules
There we
do
go. There you
change
go.
for Conquest, especially when it comes to snapping.
Are they watching it on a
That's
delay?
exactly what we
I
wanted
think
to
they're
see
watching
there,
it a
though.
bit
We
more
saw
delayed
the
than
good
we're
discard, the
seeing it
good
on
hit,
stream.
killing
I think
exactly
they're watching
what
it
you
like
wanted.
a couple of seconds delayed
And
And
compared
now
to what
you
we're
have
saying.
Sasquatch discounted with these 2 huge kitties, but you can't play them on the right.
No.
I think it goes Sasquatch right, they're
And
stuck mid.
Sasquatch is going to be a big surprise for Koro, I think. And we can actually play out Hydro Bob as well. This was the best
Hydration
top deck
Robert.
possible.
I think it's a little bit risky here.
It's definitely risky.
He has a lot of swarms.
But we do
I
know
think
that
it's
Koro's
questionable
hand
playing the
was full
Sasquatch
of
on the
very
right.
small,
That's a lot of swarms.
useless cards. But we do have a bunch of free swarms to play out.
Yeah, we know there's more swarms to come.
Mm-hmm.
At least 3 swarms in hand.
Snap,
right?
just
Or
snap,
actually,
the
is
Bob
that a free
moves.
swarm nose played, or
Snap
is
the
that
Bob
a
moves.
not free swarm nose played?
Do you think Revis ever snaps here to move the Bob? Oh, he's thinking about it.
I like this play. This is perfect, actually. This is exactly what I would do. This is exactly the play I was thinking of.
Oh, there he goes. Here's the snap.
I like the last turn snap. And it's got a double
Oh,
meaning.
can
Not only is he
see.
confident,
Mm-hmm.
oh, and it does not look like Koru has enough to be able to take it on.
No, it
I
does
think
not.
Koru is going to end up leaving here. This is not looking good for Koru.
If he stays, that's 4 cubes. Quick, you have to make up your mind.
Koru's out of here.
Wait, no,
There's
he's
no
staying
ways.
in.
He's staying. No,
in!
there's no way. Going down to the
Oh.
wire. I think that might Revis has it, I believe. Wait a second.
I think he does. I think you're right.
Yeah, he does
Yes.
have it. Yep. Revis does have it. It actually does it matter where the score tick goes?
Oh, this is
No,
it
it
doesn't.
goes to a
Oh, that goes to a
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
No,
No,
Oh, he
yeah,
wins.
No. Wait, does it?
It wins.
Yes, I think. Wait,
By-
wait, the
Oh, it's
tiebreaker.
a
I think he actually
tiebreaker.
wins the tiebreaker.
By
He
one.
wins the tiebreaker.
No, he
actually,
loses
though,
the
it's
tiebreaker.
15 to
By
14.
one.
Koro loses the tiebreaker.
Wins the
Cor-
tiebreaker by
yeah,
one,
Cora loses.
Revis.
I was speaking from the Revis perspective there.
I mean, we're watching Koro.
Revis. I'm rooting for Revis. I can't be. I should be impartial, but I'm not. What's happening here?
I'm rooting for both. I'm not showing any favoritism.
I will say, Rivas is her champion, but Karo is representing,
One by one
other region.
point. Oof. Reef is starting off very strong there. And if I were Koro, I'd feel a little bit nervous there. Oh, what are these locations?
What are these locations?
Yeah, they are.
Skip.
Ooh, oh, okay. We dodged
No, I
the
think they're
danger room.
delayed.
The so-called 25%
That's
in danger room.
25%.
That's a really good card to get onto the danger room as well.
Yes, definitely.
gonna
because
add a
it
lot of value.
scales. Yep. Would you snap here if you were Koro? I'd be very tempted, I think.
Potentially.
Oh,
Yeah, I
No,
definitely-
I think a snap is incoming. It's imminent. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Did I?
Yeah, not ideal, but this is kind of, this is kind of fair. It's not like one person gets like 0, another one gets infinite or something. This was a fair exchange, I think.
But Psylocke is so much
Koro's
better.
hand is looking very nice. He's got his whole package. He's got the
He
Modok, he's
does
got the
have the whole
Apocalypse,
package.
and the Scorn. Oh.
I'm trying to see. He's ready to get the free win here.
That was a good retreat from Revis.
Yeah, the snap there was the correct play. It looks like Revis making the right call to get out.
I might have snapped after my Morbius survived in danger room.
I think that would have been a better play because Revis might have stayed in at that point, but
Mhm.
probably not. I think Revis is a good player and would recognize that
That's
he was
true.
disadvantaged and end up leaving.
You cannot trick players like Revis.
Revis very methodical, thinking through all of the turns, usually making sure that he makes.
Did you
the
know, chat, that
optimal
Gambit
play.
doesn't discard anything if the opponent board is empty?
Looks like Koro's considering playing Gambit here, which is quite risky
I
because
think-
we could potentially discard our Dracula. That would be the worst case scenario. Anything else, and
Oh, that's a
not
good
too
hit.
bad.
That's a good hit.
Hope for the Swarm or
Oh.
Proxima.
yeah, there were. Oh, goodbye, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage would have been so good here.
Remember
with
when
these
Dracula
two
was
I
good on
know.
Jotunheim, chat?
So that
Oh,
was
God,
a really
Dracula
good
was the
play
best
by
card to
Koro
play on
playing out our
Jotunheim.
Gambit. He probably expected Revis to play the
I
Luke
remember,
Cage
chat.
that turn, or Hope Summers. Either way, it's both good cards to snipe.
I think Dracula might be better on the Thunderbolt Tower rather than Jotunheim because of
You
only
lose less
-2 compared to
points.
-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he made the same call.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the old
Mobius
Dracula that used to
Swordmaster.
replace the power, so gotta
Oh,
watch out for that negative power.
Koro's decided to put Morbius into Jotunheim.
Jotunheim.
Guaranteeing the priority with that play potentially.
Mhm.
Actually, maybe
Oh,
not because
maybe not.
Dracula's actually going to -1. Mysterio coming down.
But Mysterio will go into -2, -2. So we still have initiative here.
And you get the +2 from Scorn.
We need to draw more of our discard cards, though. This is not looking good.
Yeah, the final turn here.
But
No, you
Revis
don't-
doesn't
I
know
don't
we
think you
don't
played
have
the Proxima.
Apocalypse.
Oh, man.
Well,
I don't think.
I
so.
don't know if
he's-
you play out the Proxima.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I played the
You
Proxima
could
or the
discard
other
the
three.
Proxima with Colleen if you play out the other 3.
I think maybe
I
you
think
just
he's
play
realized
out
this as
the
well.
Swarm and the Scorn.
No, but then Dracula won't have
just
anything to
keep Proxima in
discard. But then Dracula won't have
Yeah,
anything to
exactly.
discard if you play the other three
play the
because
Colleen.
Colleen will discard the
But you also have
Proxima.
to play
Uh,
around the
discard-
real Mysterio. You never know what the real Mysterio is.
Where do you think it is?
Yeah, I think this is the better
think
play.
it's-
Yeah,
On the right.
this is the best play. I mean, maybe the location, but the best card play.
I think it's on
I
the
think it's in
left.
the middle. No, I think it's in the middle.
Wait,
I don't know
Oh.
anymore. I don't think it's on the left.
I'm
It's definitely a
I'm
middle
surprised.
or right.
surprised Koro actually kept the Scorn in hand. I guess he
It
wanted
was on the
the
right.
50-50.
Oh,
Yeah,
two
the
more
right-
cubes. cubes down the drain. Koru. Another
Revis
win for
making this look
Revis.
easy.
I just feel
That
like
Shadow
for
King.
discard, you have to draw everything perfectly in order to put power on board. And also, Koru's discard deck is a little bit diluted by the tech cards that he added, so it makes it even less consistent than usual. But I feel like Revis's deck can put out a lot more power more consistently.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think Koru's really gonna have to capitalize on getting those good draws early and then snapping them, because I think Revis is too good to not retreat
Mhm.
later on in the game if he recognizes that he's behind.
Yep.
So you have to do those early snaps as Koru if you want to capitalize on those extra cubes.
Okay, let's try to guess what card Revis will get from the raft.
I'm not sure
From the
Revis is
raft, do you
filling the
think
raft.
Revis is gonna fill up the raft?
I think so.
That's story damn.
What did Koru discard? Was it the swarm?
Blade.
Oh, it doesn't look like
No.
he's going to try to fill it.
I actually don't know what he discarded. I don't think it was Swarm though. I would play Mysterio here. Oh, he's gonna get it sucked over to Asteroid M. Swoop.
Torch.
Blade was discarded
Oh,
by
double Luke
Colleen.
Cage. Let's go.
Oh,
Double protection from toxic cards. So in this
So
case,
now-
if one of our Luke Cages gets killed by Gambit, we have another one. We have a spare.
do you risk the Acid Arrow Grapple Arrow here?
I think you
I
go.
think
Looks
so
like
because
Revis
this is
is-
the turn Koru would want to play Dracula.
Dracula going over to the left. Do you ever?
Oh, does one of them go? Oh no, Revis is
Is it filled?
priority.
It's filled.
Oh, that's
oh
bad.
no. I
Blob.
think middle
I don't
is
know how
lost
big his deck is.
for Revis, unfortunately.
I think Revis knew the risk and knew it would probably be lost if it wasn't filled.
Oof. But at least we can play out a pretty much, yep, a free Mockingbird, a Sasquatch for free pretty much as well next turn, and a Blob. Do we not want to
I
play
think-
out the Sasquatch?
Do you ever play the Blob this turn?
I don't think so.
I think you do.
Because we know that Korra has Shadow King. Revis might not know.
Right.
He might not know Korra has Shadow King, but we do.
Yeah, this might end up being a 1-cube retreat for Revis. Already losing one lane.
Oh,
It's gonna be tough to win both these lanes.
Korra got a Heimdall from the raft, which is always fun. A surprise
Heimdall-
Heimdall can catch a lot of people by surprise.
Also has Human Torch on the board, so
Oh, yeah.
where's the real Mysterio is the question. I forgot.
Middle.
In the middle, I think. Well, it would make sense to play it in the middle. To add more power in the middle.
I think you're gonna want to play one card
You
before.
can Grandmaster the
playing
Heimdall. Yeah, you can
so it
Grandmaster the
moves
Heimdall.
Ooh,
Another one mid.
wait.
It works.
Does
That's
this
a very
work?
interesting
Yeah,
play.
it works. It
Got
works.
Heimdall into Grandmaster?
Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. No,
that's a
Swordmaster
very-
right.
Yes.
Swordmaster
Real
right.
Mysterio is
Oh.
middle.
Yep, like I said.
This means the Grandmaster doesn't move.
No, Swordmaster
anything.
left.
Swordmaster doesn't
no,
discard
it will
anything.
move. It will move. Because
Not if he plays a Swordmaster, right? Because it'll be full. The lane would be full. Yeah, he
oh
plays
yeah,
Swordmaster
well he
left.
needs to play Swordmaster on the right. No. Yeah, on the
But
right.
Swordmaster doesn't discard anything. No, Grandmaster left,
I
Swordmaster
think you
left.
don't Grandmaster the
Or I
Heimdall,
think you just retreat.
personally.
I think you just retreat.
What do you Grandmaster?
I think
Do
you play a
Grandmaster
Swordmaster-
Swordmaster instead.
I just don't think you Grandmaster. I think you just play the Grandmaster right, then play Heimdall.
This
and then
honestly
Grandmaster
doesn't
moves
look like a
mid with
good
Human
state to
Torch.
me. But especially because we know that Revis has a really good hand.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of a free lead for Koru. If this is round 4,
Oh,
Really?
just an Apocalypse. Wow, and Revis retreats.
yep.
Revis had this locked in, I believe.
Well, I think Rivas was scared because he was always losing middle.
Yeah, that's true.
And Rivas
So he
does
did
not need
have
to
to
take
beat.
huge risks. He's already so ahead.
I like your way of thinking, and I think Revis is thinking the same way.
Mhm.
Playing it safe, playing for the. He knows his deck outpowers his opponent on average, so he's just looking for those games.
Slow and steady wins the race. Is that a saying?
Yes, that is a saying.
It is now. You
Well, what is the
certainly made that up
What is the
on
actual
the
saying?
spot. That is the saying, yes.
Okay. Copycat is Apocalypse. So Rivas now knows Koro is not drawing his Apocalypse. Which is, I
Otto's
think,
Lab.
amazing information that maybe we should be snapping on. But I feel like I'm just being greedy. Oh, he did decide to snap here.
Yeah, and Otto's Lab is actually really good against discard because you can pull out a lot of the cards that you want to end up discarded, instead would end up on the board. I think Koro's going to have to really think about this if he's going to be able to stay in or not.
I think chat just made a very good point that Rivas might have thought the previous game Koro got infinite because he didn't play any cards the turn before. So he was playing around infinite. That's 20 power for free.
Oh my god.
That is
Oh my
interesting
god.
mind game potential.
Okay, did
I wonder
recognize
if
a good
Revis
hit?
called that out on stream.
Looks like Koro decided to stay, so this might be the deciding game for Koro. If he wins, him and Virus will have the same amount of cubes, but if he loses, he is out of the tournament. And of course, Rivas has that intel from Copycat that that Koro is not drawing his Apocalypse.
Yeah, we could have our first finalist on this one round right here if Rivas pulls it out.
Mhm.
That's a big Morbius.
It's another
Skipping.
skip from Koro.
Yeah, I think it's kind of smart to skip because
This
you
is
don't have
very
much.
nice. That is a very
you
nice
get the free
Grandmaster
score and
if
discard.
it hits Modok.
Oh, Modok would be insane here. I actually was not. I was like, kind of thinking it would just hit the Swordmaster because
No,
I'm
it's
always
50-50.
unlucky.
One is better than the other.
I think Modok basically secures this win from depending on what Gwenpool hit. This is a big turn.
Yeah, this is a good stay for Koro, I
Tournament.
think, because
Ooh.
this game is going really well for him, and his hand was really good. Oh, he actually did hit the Modok. Let's go. That is a lot of stats.
Yeah, Rivas has no reason to leave now since Koro is all in.
Yep.
So I have to see if Rivas can pull it out. The top deck is really going to matter here for Koro.
Colleen. I mean, whatever it is, we always play out, right?
Yep. I think you leave one swarm in hand and you call in because +2 on the Morbius is worth more than a swarm middle.
Is it? Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. But we can basically play everything else out. We play all the swarms on the left.
Yeah, you have 6 cards in hand, 5 spots if you don't play anything else mid. So I think that is the play.
This is
It
it.
just depends on... Are you abandoning the right is the question by just playing 2 swarms over there.
Oh, no.
It looks like a right is getting abandoned because that just barely puts them above by 3.
Oh,
if they don't play the swarm on the right.
No, he is not abandoning. Oh, he's not. He's decided to play the swarm out.
Ooh, he didn't do the math. Playing the swarm out, technically
Yeah,
one less
it's
power
one.
mid.
Oh, that's true. Oh. Looks like Rivas is
But it
not
didn't
contesting
matter.
middle at all. Oh, this is it. The moment of
It
truth.
depends on what card was played on the right.
Oh,
Needs to be.
he wins by 1 on the right.
Oh,
And
the
it's
tied
not
game.
over for Koro.
Casserole.
He wins all locations. It's a casserole.
Casserole.
huge play by
It's
Koro.
a huge win for Koro. And now they're tied for 4 cubes each. It's comeback time. And he's doing a little dance there. I'm feeling very excited for Koro.
I think if Rivas might have swapped Kitty and Shadow King, it would have been a win. It was really close.
What do you mean? Koro won all locations.
Or Rivas would have won if he swapped those two.
Well, There's no reason to cry over burnt casserole. Move on to the next game. I really want to see
Now
what
let's look at
Wakandan
that-
Embassy hit for Koru. Imagine if he hit a bunch of swarms. Oh, just one swarm.
If it just hit one, that would have been creating a bunch of swarms from these discards.
Oh, two. It's a double Morbius.
Double square value. Double square
This
value.
is not good.
That
I
is-
would snap this as Koru. I think Revis would leave for sure if he saw a snap right here. Super Scroll, not going to do a lot, considering you don't discard any cards yourself.
Okay, chat,
here.
I'm starting,
Very
so I
true.
guess the game is over, but I don't know who won.
No, there's nothing in Koru's deck that is.
Let's make sure I'm on the correct deck. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn off game sounds. I forgot to turn on game sounds. Forgot to turn on game sounds. I really like game sounds as well. I guess we won't have any sounds except my commentary. Oh my god, I'm so mad that I didn't turn on game sound. It's so weird playing in silence, chat. Am I supposed to snuff this? Looks like, for update on the previous match, it looks like Revis is losing, but I'm not sure yet. That's a big torch. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to snap then. Oh, what? Chat, it's so weird without the... Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. I think it's this. I think it's this. I think it's this, chat. Not be Elias, not be Elias. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was a start, chat. We got it, we got this. Oh, this is bad. If he snaps, we're leaving. Don't like this chat. Don't like this chat. Don't like this chat. No, my Shadow King. Hmm. No, this is not a good match for me. Not Cope Stain. Not Cope Stain. If he wouldn't have snapped, then I would have seen this. I might have stayed the next turn. One day we'll get good cards in our deck, in our hand. That day is not today. That day is not today. Don't Cosmo me, don't Cosmo me. That's a lot of big torches. A lot of big torches. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm not staying here anyway. I would look to either Cosmo or Elias. I think this is literally my only play. Yeah, I'm not staying. RG is a good card. Good boy. Gotta snap this and hope they don't have Cosmo chat. Gotta snap this and hope they don't have Cosmo. Gotta snap and hope they don't have Cosmo. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Mm. Do I go for it? I think I gotta go for it, chat. Hope he feels left. I think I gotta go for it and hope he feels left. I think I gotta go for it. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't even have to play the Mysteria there. Oh, so beautiful. 19. 26. 26. Yeah, I don't see how I can win this. Okay, that's good, chat. No, not my Mysterio. I don't know. I didn't see them, but like I'm betting we already saw the Cosmo, but I'm betting on him having the Alioth. If I'm getting a Sasquatch, I might be staying otherwise. Close chat. Okay, I'm playing Bob for priority. I usually would play Kitty, but I'm playing Bob for priority. Okay, this is good. Kind of I'm destroying the Aranya. Oh, okay. Now we can't play Cloak. If he plays Cloak, it opens up my claw. No, I think I'm playing Gladiator mid. Do I go SK now? Gives them 2 power here, but I have a feeling this is the read. I have a feeling this is the read, chat. I have a feeling this is the read. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, this is the read, this is the read. Yes! Yes, yes! Ho, 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 ho! I'm doing math chat. I'm the left, I'm doing math. The Cosmo moves. 4, 8, 9, 12, 18. I'm adding 18. So it's a tie, but I beat the tiebreaker. Pretty sure if I mathed it right. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. If the Chimichanga hits the dagger, does it win? It would have plus 12, 20. No, I still win. Let's watch the official stream meanwhile, while I'm thinking about what to play. I'll remember to turn on the audio this time.
Also
Watch
have
me
Human
play in the
Torch
past.
into Ghost Spider. Oh, I wish we had one location open where we can play Human Torch into Chimichanga to guarantee Chimichanga hitting that Human Torch.
Why are we moving the Cosmo here? I think you have to move the dagger. Was dagger the last card play? If so, I think you're playing Ghost Spider, Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah, the last card played was Dagger, yes. I think he wants to
I
move
think.
Cosmo so that he can play on
Oh.
reveals into the Madam Web location, like Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I just realized
And
right when
now
I was
we-
saying that.
Yep.
I'm consulting with
There we go, and
my
now
with
we-
my
now we
managers,
play-
with my chefs.
Oh, and
The only
Which-
problem is
in 1 and
Which
3.
deck to bring?
That's going to be risky.
This actually. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a 1 and 3 into a 50-50 if he does that, because it'll be the Human Torch will be 6 power if it hits it, and War Machine's already 6 power. I think he's realizing this and realizing that play line probably not going to be enough.
Mm-hmm. No, he decided to
This
change
is
his
looking
play.
dicey for Nithio.
Yeah, it's not looking amazing, is it? That Chimichanga is making me hungry. Ooh, that's a very early Shadow King
really?
on turn 5. Oh, and that just means that Doctor Strange pulls nothing.
Oh, it was such a heads-up
That
play
was
from Browday.
such a 5-headed play from Browday. Now he's giggling to himself.
Browdy looks relieved there, thinking it's locked up, and I think he might have it. We might have our final 2 contestants for, or finalists, I guess.
I think
for
you might be
the
right.
finals.
This is the game.
Have I said finals? Yeah. Nithiel. It's looking dire.
Well, maybe he'll be able to come back from it. We never know. It's possible. The only thing we know for sure is there's no point for Nifio to retreat because he only has 2 cubes left on the line. So he might as well play out and hope for the best. And hope that
You're
his
gonna have to hope
opponent
for the best.
misplays.
You got the dagger on the left there. Heimdall only moves cards to the left, so dagger's not getting a lot of value. Heimdall looked like the best card in his hand.
He
And Browdy's
also
adding a lot
had
of power here.
Ghost Spider still in his hand. So it's possible he would play Ghost Spider into middle to move that dagger. Oh no, the dagger was not the last card played, was it?
Wasn't playing Heimdall.
No.
It's going to a tiebreaker. It's not looking good.
Oh, that was
and that's it.
such a 50-50. If the Chimichanga hit dagger and the Ghost Spider pulled the dagger, we might have been able to win the tiebreaker there.
Would have been close, but still probably not enough. Browde moving on. The curse is dead. Browde, our finalist, going up against Nina.
Oh, I think he's going against Koru. Yes, Browde going against Koru.
That's
That was
right,
a very
going against
exciting
Koru.
match to watch, honestly. It was so back and forth. It was just like a roller coaster. I think we just watched one of the most exciting matches that we've seen so far. What do you think, Dara?
That was the comeback that we were waiting to see in these games. It was so exciting, actually, to watch Browde, who we thought was going to lose it all, 2 rounds in a row, clawing his way back. Not literally because, well, that claw actually in the final game on the right there did claw his way back. Man, Browde, whew, I like to see it. Will we see Browde as the champion or Koru? Who's your pick? Are you going to curse one of them?
No, I think I'll be happy if either of them win. They both performed amazingly well in this tournament, and they both brought very interesting decks there. Koro, of course, playing a discard deck with tech cards in the semifinals, and Browde just, Browde is a loyal dude. He just plays the deck he brought in, for the tournament. He played it yesterday. He played it the whole day today. He is sticking to what he knows. He believes in his deck. Do you think he will continue playing this deck in the finals?
Well, after his opponent has seen him play it time after time, maybe his opponent's going to play something that's good against that deck. So maybe Browde might find time to switch it up, but you never know.
Maybe.
I think
You never know,
Browde
chat.
likes his deck. He's played it a lot, probably played a lot on ladder, and he's ready to take it into the finals potentially. I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too.
Browde, I'm cursing you. I think you're going to win.
You know what? Koro has been very brave with picking his decks. He hasn't stuck with one deck yet, so I'm excited to see what he decides to bring for the finals. And I think now we're gonna have a look at a highlight of some of our creators and learn a little bit more about them.
The most fun location for me has to be the raft. Hey, I play a lot of Kitty Pride, so I'm getting that free card most of the time.
Best mechanic for my games is definitely Sinister London.
Black Vortex. I think Black Vortex is underrated.
Lithium, hands down.
If I had to play one archetype for the rest of my life, it would have to be some form of Kitty Pride, Angela, Thena combo.
It's easy. It's definitely move. I love the move archetype. Let's go.
It would probably be Kitty, Thena, Darkhawk.
Maybe bounce, because I feel like I can always learn more with bounce. Very high skill ceiling. Also, Glazer's favorite archetype as well.
Mandatory control, I think.
Marvel Snap is the most fun when the meta is wide open and I get to play against a wide variety of decks.
When you're not earning title and avatar from chests.
When I'm winning, I guess winning with a fun deck or a cool combo.
The card I played the most is Jeff.
It's probably Jeff, to be honest. Jeff is just such a flexible card. Like Jeff or Nebula. No, Jeff, Nebula, or Nico. Those are my top 3, but I'm gonna go with Jeff.
Jeff the Baby Land Shark. Even though I haven't played him at all for a while now, my go fell off.
Kitty Pride. My main ladder climbing deck is usually some variation of a Kitty Pride combo.
I cannot stand Crimson Cosmos these days.
The Central Park. I just hate playing this location. If I didn't
Central Park,
about
chat.
cubes, I would
Chat, it
just-
literally happened to me again a couple of days
For
ago.
some reason, it feels like every Attilan game. I
Where
have
Nicolo,
big
I had a
lines
cap.
and then
It literally was the same. Like, it was a Captain Marvel. It was in high voltage. I had Captain Marvel on the board, and I left a slot open, and then I played Morph, and the Morph
do
became
not
Squirrel Girl that
auto-snap
filled
when I
it.
go. I snap when I think I'm going to win.
The only time I don't auto snap on Ego is if it's like infinite. I'll do it on Gold or Conquest or whatever else.
Only if I've hit infinite already.
If my deck it's a easy deck to ego play, I insta snap.
My favorite thing about Marvel Snap is for a game that's only 5 minutes long, I usually end up spending 5 hours on it.
No two games are the same. thanks to the location.
Using the characters I know and love, and there's also amazing artwork.
The community. I was gonna say it's like the game and just how easy it is to play, but it's definitely the community, hands down.
Okay, gotta focus, chat.
So, Dara, what is your stance on Ego? Do you auto snap when you see that location?
Oh, I'm snapping and I'm staying in to the very end. Ego's
Dara
got
is
my back,
snapping and
and I know
staying.
if you snap, Ego gives you the good RNG. What about you? Are you a snapper? Or are you a
No.
Ben Brode
No.
who says he doesn't? No, don't tell
I
me
don't
to do that.
believe in
You
Ego.
don't-
Okay,
No.
no. My Ego and my Agafa are, I feel like, very, very dumb. So I never snap on them. Maybe if I'm in a really good mood, I will do it. But other than that, no. I care too much about winning. I'm sorry.
Well, you're obviously going to be losing if you're not snapping on Ego, because Ego doesn't get your back if you don't snap on him.
Well,
so,
no. I'd rather just retreat for 1 cube.
Wow, imagine retreating when you could win 8. That would be the way I would go
Or
on Ego,
lose
and that's how it
8?
always goes.
No, I do not
I've
believe
never
in
lost a
Ego.
single Ego game in my
I
life.
do not believe that.
I wouldn't start now.
What? Weren't you just
I
saying
totally-
during the last tournament that you lost a bunch due to Ego?
That would never happen. I don't know. That sounds like
let's
fake
check
news I've ever heard
transcript
in my
over
life. Yeah, I don't know. I demand, relook at that Ego play from that last tournament. I don't know what happened there. It obviously was not real. But we're going into a little break here before the finals. I'm excited to see Browde versus
Koru.
Koru. That's
Brownie
right.
versus Koru is going to be very exciting. I am super, super pumped to see what Nico Koru brings for the finals, and also a little bit excited to see if Browde changes his deck or not.
Yeah, I think Browdy's going to stick with it personally, and I think he might win it all. I'm cursing you, Browdy.
Well, it's
better win
definitely
it.
time for, Mobius to maybe show up.
Mobius. That'd actually be a crazy tech card to toss in.
Mm.
Don't give them any ideas. They're building their decks right now. Actually, they could potentially be in it. Who knows? There's a delay, but we're going to go ahead and hop into that break.
We'll see you
and
after
we'll
the
see
break.
you guys. Bye. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, chat, I'm about to start. I turned on game sound. De. Oh my god.
The throne.
What a game!
Okay, gotta track the Deadpool chat. I didn't play on Krakoa as well.
Opponent snapped.
I don't have Shadow King. I don't have Shadow King, chat. I don't have Shadow King.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
16 Deadpool. Shit, I fear I might take Prio if I play. This is 888. Might take Prio, but he always plays mid.
Hail Hydra!
If I get Shadow King, I win. If I get Shadow King, I win.
What a game!
Shadow King, please, God. Shadow King. Shadow King. Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Never as Grandmaster, right? Fuck! He has Grandmaster! Hit the canal!
Two more shall take its place.
Okay, Grandmaster. I win. Oh, it is a tiebreaker? No, it's a double scroll!
Victory.
I can't tempo Bob chat with Killmonger. Okay, I'm playing it for tempo. Should have played it left for tempo. I always win priority. I didn't win priority. That's bad. Should have played it left.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Enough said, bub.
What a game!
Okay, gotta play the Shadow King now, I think. They never Zola this turn, and if they Zola, it always hits X23.
I want the throne.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Okay. Deadpool is 8. Go mid, clock is mid. Easy dub. What can I do? How do I lose this? How do I lose this? I think this wins. No, it's 50-50. No. It's 50-50. If he plays Null left and Deadpool right, we lose. But he nevers.
Victory.
I think I'm doing this, chat. I know Barzi and Derek will be mad at me, but I think this is my best play. Okay, don't want to give him energy. I think I'm saving my Bob. I think I'm saving my kitty.
Oh, snap.
It's a bit of a late snap, but yeah, it's a bit of a late snap, but okay, slow and steady, slow and steady. Oh my god. If he snaps, I'm leaving. Although he has a shit end if he didn't play anything. He doesn't have any of the scalers. Doesn't have Deadpool, Wolverine, X-23. Can I get Red Guardian?
Snap. Victory.
Oh, this is a good location. This is a shit hand.
What a game! I definitely need to change my underwear.
I want the throne.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I think it's this. And oh, that bitch! Yeah! Woo! Just my heart is pounding. That's let's watch the thingy chat.
Not ideal case scenario, but not all is lost.
Not all is lost, but it's not looking good. One of Destroy's biggest weaknesses are those tech cards that Brody's running. It's usually pretty good for a greed deck versus greed deck, but when you're running against a tech deck, you're running into a lot of trouble here. We saw the first round, pretty much the nuts from Koru, and Browde still ended up winning. So what more can Koru do?
Oh, Nidavellir is really good for Koru's deck.
Especially with top decking the Venom with a Nico.
Oh, Nico into Venom.
Copy Nico. I would play the Nico into Nidavellir.
No. Because what else would you want to play into a Black Vortex?
Maybe a Grandmaster, but you're right.
And then we get an extra Venom. Oh, no.
I just want it.
Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. It's
Imagine
only
it was
Wolverine.
Ultra.
Only Wolverine. We still have a huge
You get
Deadpool.
You get Grandmaster that Arizona into Wakanda.
That's true. Oh, no. That doesn't do anything. The middle location is a little bit annoying for Koru.
This is looking really bad for Koru. If I'm Browdy, I might think of snapping after seeing that Black Vortex. It's not looking good with Wakanda as well.
Koro does get that huge venom, a copy of that venom as well.
That's true. Big copy. But remember, Brade runs Shadow King.
Well, he can't Shadow King every lane.
Not every lane. Ooh.
Koro might try to dodge that Shadow King by playing Grandmaster on the right, which might be a little bit too obvious. I don't know. Something tells me Browder probably played out the Shadow King already.
The Gladiator.
This is 3 cost card, 2
Chat.
cost card on the left. Not Shadow King. But this means
With priority.
Oh! I was just going to say this means that Browday has priority, so Koro, it's going to be really risky for him to Zola or anything, but now Browday lost priority because of Living Tribunals. So
Yeah, I think
wide
Zola
open.
or just Grandmaster Venom also feels pretty good here.
Oh, looks like Browder is stacking Shadow King on the right, but he's thinking hard about it here because he might expect Koro to play Zola into one of the Venoms.
Yeah, I was thinking about Zola, but I didn't know which one, so I just went for
This
the bigger
play
number for the
is the
TLT.
best for the Living Tribunal
Yeah.
since your play is almost entirely based on total power here.
Yep, stacking in the Villiers will definitely pump the numbers for the Living Tribunal.
I
But
like this Sasquatch play of the Super Scroll.
He's considering playing.
Not expecting.
Koro will have to have some huge numbers on the left if he wants to win the location. Or maybe he's
think
trying
it all
to win
comes
the
down
right
to the
side.
right here.
Yeah, the right side.
Yeah, because
Whether it's enough
this is Tribunal.
for Living Tribunal to spread the power.
The Shadow King is going to really reduce it. I think that's going to be it.
King!
And that's it.
This is it.
We have
our winner.
our winner, Browday. The curse is gone. Browday wins it all.
Browday with a 10-0. An amazing record. Wow.
Amazing.
That was
Koro
insane, honestly. Bad luck,
took
Koro.
a big risk there. Bringing the Destroy deck against Browday, who had been playing the same deck the entire time, continued all the way to the finals with the tech cards, and it won him the entire tournament.
Wow.
Whoa, wow.
That was an impressive final match, honestly. A huge respect to Koro for bringing different decks every round, but showcasing different archetypes from discard to destroy. But unfortunately, it didn't work out this time. It looks like Browday's loyalty to his deck paid off, and he ended up taking the Gauntlet, the crown. Browday is the ultimate Marvel Snap champion.
Yeah, I chose him as my champion yesterday. I secretly swapped him out as champion just so that he would have the extra motivation. You know, it wasn't because I didn't believe in him. And he pulled it out, and he
sure
won
did.
it all.
He did.
I'm proud of Browday.
Congratulations to Browday. Incredibly well played. Amazing. We saw some amazing gameplay today. Some super exciting games. And yeah, I'm just so happy for Browday. He finally won a tournament. He's an amazing player in both Conquest and Ladder, and he deserves this win 100%.
Definitely. This showcasing all of these great creators. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow all these great creators. They're all creators in their own right. Browday, the winner, Nina, and myself. I think we've seen some of the best gameplay that I've seen in a long time in Marvel Snap. Those great games were really crazy, and I'm looking forward to the next event. What about you, Nina?
Definitely. That was so exciting to watch. We saw some amazing gameplay, super high level gameplay, and not just, like, I'm glad we didn't stick there for like 10 rounds and watch boring one cube retreats. We did it fast and exciting, and it was just so much fun to watch and to commentate. I had a lot of fun watching, and I hope you did too, viewers. And shall we talk about the second anniversary rewards again? There's some amazing rewards that can be had if you open the game this week in Marvel Snap. first of all, some login rewards. For 7 days, if you log in into Marvel Snap, you can get some boosters, credits, a premium mystery variant, and of course, a cosmic orange border, which is just gorgeous. Well, what's next, Dara?
Yep.
What else do we have on the menu?
We
KM
got that
best
vote for the
raid!
Pandard variant. Everyone go vote for the one you want. I'm voting for Destroyer, not trying to sway the vote at all, but Armor's winning by a lot, and you know, I don't know if we could have that. But yeah, you get to vote. You get the one free that everyone votes for to win, and also Twitch drops, right?
Yes, Twitch
Tell us more
drops.
about Twitch
And
drops.
before we move on to Twitch drops, I want to talk about the Panda variant. I think I'm rooting for the underdog there. I feel like everyone should be voting for Howard Duck. I am going to root for the underdog here. And so yeah, go vote for the duck. And
I was trying to move us on after I swayed the vote, but you know, all right.
Well, we also have Twitch drops, of course, happening right now. Just watch one of your favorite streamers or, you know, Dara for 6 hours, and you can get some really nice rewards.
Just waiting for it to end and then I'll restart chat.
And another premium mystery variant, which can be a pixel. And finally,
Yeah,
we
well,
have another
alright.
reward with the
Yeah, they just
spider armor variant,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, in the Discord, if you go click on that quest in Discord, you can get the variant. But just back to Twitch drops, just want to remind you all that all these creators from the tournament also stream on Twitch, and they can be great places to watch for Twitch drops as well. If you want to get it 6 hours of watching, just wanted to remind everyone.
Yep,
This
make
was the
sure
Creator
to
Gauntlet.
follow all the creators that were showcased in these events. You know, they're all amazing content creators and deserve a follow and maybe a subscription. And finally, I wanted to say a huge thank you to Marvel Snap and to the production team for running such a brilliant event. I had a lot of fun casting, and of course, thank you to my co-caster Dara for giving me some spirited arguments there. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you so much for experiencing the event with us.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Great
Thank you,
chat.
Nina. I appreciate the co-host. Amazing event. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to everything next in Marvel Snap.
Me too. I can't wait what happens next for us in Marvel Snap. And yeah, again, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone. You know, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Okay, chat, I'm restarting. World of the Gauntlet Rowdy! With an amazing, beautiful picture of a close-up of most of my face.